So you're thinking about moving to Taylor, Texas? Well, stick around because today, this video is going to be all about Taylor, Texas. And so today we're going to start in the downtown area in the local scene, and then we're going to take you to some neighborhoods with different price points of homes to see what may fit into your budget. So stick around to the end. We'll also show you one of the greatest secrets of Taylor, Texas you don't want to miss. And we're getting after it right now. Well, I'm just excited to be out here in Taylor, Texas. It's a community just like Hutto. We left Hutto. It's about 10 miles from Hutto to the east. And it's an area that's very, very affordable, but will be exploding in values here shortly with the Samsung plant coming around. So stick with us as we go explore Taylor. Okay guys, we are in downtown Taylor, Texas, and we're going to explore a little bit about down here to see what the vibe is, the local scene of downtown. We are on the corner of 2nd and Main, and 79, as we came in out of Hutto, 79 runs right into Taylor, and downtown Taylor is actually fairly large. And you can tell by some of these storefronts that they're starting to put a lot of money into the downtown area because of Samsung and the potential growth. The developers are coming in and taking some of these old buildings and making them new. It's really going to be a lot of fun. So stick with us. So look at this cool spot in Little Taylor, Texas. This reminds me of Austin. I've lived in Austin for over 40 years, and this would be the kind of vibe you would see in the Austin area with the cement floors, with the cool art deco. I don't know exactly what this space is used for, but it is part of a coffee shop downtown that I'm really liking. Let's go explore.
Hi, my name is Brooke. I am the general manager of Good Strangers, and I also live here in Taylor.
Tell us a little bit about Taylor, Texas in your last 5 years.
Oh yeah, so I've been in Taylor for about 5 years now, and it has definitely grown and changed since I've been here. You know, it's turning into a really cool spot. There are things to do now. The historic downtown district where we are now, where Good Strangers is located, where there's a bunch of different locally owned shops, boutique, restaurants, things like that.
You wouldn't have seen 5 years ago? Maybe?
No, oh no. When I got here 5 years ago, I mean, there was some, but there's definitely been an increase, especially in the past couple of years. My good friends Ryan and Alicia just opened up a restaurant called Mixtape down the road, super tasty. Ola Aloha's next door. Alchemy is across the street. Haley's Grains, a lovely sustainable grocery store. Lots of little boutiques and everything around downtown.
About Good Strangers too.
Yeah, so Good Strangers is a local coffee shop. We've been here for a little over 3 years now. We do everything locally sourced. Everything is made in-house except for our bagels, but the rest of it we all handle here, roasting our coffee, syrups, everything. We love to be like just a little community space for people to come and hang out and visit with each other, get work done, that kind of thing.
What's this area over here behind us?
Behind you is just kind of a common space for the building. It's kind of a lobby, which is nice because whenever we close, our Wi-Fi and stuff still reaches out there, so people can hang out there as long as they need to do work. Yeah, even on my days off, come and end up doing work in there most of the time because it's a nice spot for sure.
Yeah. What brought you to Taylor?
So I'm a musician. When I'm not here, I'm a musician and an actor. And Austin, of course, live music capital of the world.
Right.
I love it. I love the hustle and bustle, but I wanted to have a little bit of separation from it. And Taylor's that perfect spot for me. I'm 45 minutes to an hour away from all the fun. I can go have all my fun, do all of my stuff, and then come back out here. So it's the perfect balance for me, for sure.
Great. Well,
awesome.
Nice to meet you,
nice to meet you guys too. Thanks for coming and hanging.
Taylor's a good-sized town. It was founded back in the 1870s. Like a lot of small towns in Texas, it's on a railroad right outside of, just like Hutto, just like Round Rock. We're going to start seeing a lot of new developments, residential and certainly commercial development. And a little bit later in this video, we're going to take you to the best kept secret in Taylor, Texas. So stay tuned. Okay, our first home today we're going to explore is in an area called Summerfield, which is about 2 miles from downtown where we're just at. This property is built in 2009. It's priced currently at $321,000. It's a single-story, 4-sides brick 4-bedroom, 2 full bath. It's on a huge corner lot. It's almost a third of an acre, which is kind of rare in any neighborhood, particularly in probably this area of Taylor. So they've also got a very affordable HOA, but comes with a nice swimming pool and very close to the elementary school. So you've got young kids or a young couple wanting to buy their first home. This is very affordable. If you did FHA financing or VA financing or even conventional, your all-in payment's going to be around $2,200 a month. So that's going to get you a nice 4-bedroom, 1,438 square foot home in a very nice area, very close to town, shopping, H-E-B's right around the corner, Walmart's right around the corner. So you got all the amenities of a big town in Taylor. So if you're sitting in the lower end price point, but still a nice property for that money, you can give me a call or send me an email or send me a text and I'll be in touch. Yeah, and I'll hook you up and I'll match you with the perfect agent for Taylor. You want to make sure you find the perfect representation when you go to contract and negotiate on property. And I have the best agent that works Taylor, Texas. Okay, our second home today is a subdivision called Avery Ridge, which is literally across the street from the new Samsung plant that we're going to show you here in just a second. But in my opinion, this is a steal. It's 2,500 square feet, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-story. It's very close to the high school and the elementary school, but it's priced at $399,000. Think about the value there. That's about $154 a square foot. This property down the street in Round Rock would be, $500,000 guaranteed just because of the location. So if you're going to be in the area to come work for Samsung in the future, or maybe Tesla, somewhere in this east part of Austin, this is a place to be. It's a great location. It's a great property built in 2020, so fairly brand new. This is a brand new subdivision, very conveniently located to Samsung in downtown Taylor. It's about 3 miles to the north of here. And so again, if you're moving to the Taylor area or want to know more about it, let me know. And I know the best agents in town to match you to buy this property. I can see Samsung from where I'm standing on the sidewalk right here. It could be 200 or 300 yards from here. Right across the field, you could walk to work. Literally. Right behind us right here is the high school. Brand new Taylor High School, built a few years ago. They're called the Taylor Ducks. It's a 5A school, great sports teams. And so if your kids are into sports and they're in the high school, Taylor would be a great place for them to be, right down the street here. So even if you're an investor, this could work for you. You could finance this conventional or FHA or VA and keep your payments $2,500 to $2,700 a month. With 4 bedrooms, you could probably cash flow this thing. Or if you're owner occupied, great place to raise a family, 4 bedrooms, 2,500 square feet. It's a steal. I'd highly recommend you come take a look at the Avery Ridge subdivision. Okay, our last home we're going to show you today is a beauty. It was built in 1994, so it's a little bit older, which basically means the benefit of that is tax rate is very low. Tax rate around here is about 1.9. You get out to the newer neighborhoods, it's going to be much higher. So that's one of the value propositions for an older home. This property is around 2,540 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2 dining, 2 living area. So it's a beautiful property on about a 1/4 acre. It's 4 sides brick, and you can see beautiful red brick. It's sort of native to this area. It's a beautiful subdivision, very close to downtown. It's an older area, like we said, but if it's something you want to look into to maybe make it your own, you want to put some money into it and remodel it, this may be a perfect place. It's priced at around $640,000. It's on the high end, but again, the area, the low tax rate, and just the style of properties on these big lots, if this is something that you may want to be looking at for your family, give me a call and I can make sure I match you and set you up with the perfect agent to sell you this property. 1.5 stories, you can see the loft window up there. So again, main living down with a game room upstairs or a loft area, possibly for an extra bedroom or whatnot. So this has a lot of versatility. Side entry garage, so you don't see the garage from the street. It's a beautiful property, big lot, big trees, very mature trees too. So you can see all around the area. That's the other advantage of an older neighborhood is the trees. Beautiful area. So welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate you being with us. So if you're like most people, when you shop for a new home, you're going to be going on Zillow or maybe YouTube like y'all are. That's actually step 2. Step 1 is to get pre-approved for a mortgage. And I can help you with that. With 37 years in the mortgage space, I can certainly help you with that. As a matter of fact, I wrote a consumer guide called The Truth in Lending. I'll be happy to share with you about how to shop for a mortgage and how to ask the right questions and why interest rates change from company to company. It'll save you thousands of dollars. So hit me up either by phone call or text or email, and I'll send that to you. All right, and as we mentioned up front, we are taking you to the best kept secret in Taylor. This is a very, very cool spot. I've never even been here before, but we're fixing to go in. But in 1923, the old Taylor High School was built, which is right behind us. It's been closed for like 20 years, and a developer came in and bought the property and had regentrified it into shops. There's 17 different retail stores in the old high school. I mean, from ice cream stores to coffee shops, all sorts of cool things. This is the place, the shopping center, or the mall, if you will, of Taylor, Texas. So let's go in and take a look around. I think it's kind of cool. Where history meets fun. Look at this. This is so great. It's really cool. Got an arcade. We got the loose screw. You want to go to interview our little bartender? How you doing? So I want to introduce my new friend Marie, who happens to work here in the old Taylor High School. She's going to say a few words about what this place is about.
Yeah, so it was originally Taylor High School, then it turned into a middle school.
Where you went?
Yes, where I actually went to school here. It was great. I loved the experience. And then it sat empty for about 15 years. And one of the members of the community, Janetta McCoy, actually decided to turn it into this kind of business opportunity. So this is kind of her plan for it.
So fantastic.
Yes, yeah. So they found an investor and basically turned each one of the classrooms into something different. Like this is the loose screw where I work. So we have live music every Friday and Saturday night. There's a lot of food trucks out. There's food. There's an ice cream shop across the hall. A lot of vintage shops. And then the first Saturday and second and third Saturday of every month, they have markets here.
It's called the Loose Screw.
Yes.
Is this
sir.
your all's lounge in here too?
It is. That's what we call the living room. So that's kind of a nice spot where you can sit and chill. We put games on the weekends from the local.
Yeah, let's talk about Taylor barbecue.
Yes.
You know, living in Austin, we have some pretty good barbecue in Austin, but Louis Miller, how do you pronounce it?
Absolutely. Louis Miller. Yeah,
Louis
that's
Miller
it. Yeah.
has been highly rated for a long time.
Oh, absolutely. They've been featured in Texas Monthly for the last 50 years. So
yeah.
they're up there for sure, but we're actually spoiled for choice here in Taylor. We've got David's Barbecue and Grocery across the tracks.
It's called David's?
David's Barbecue and Grocery.
Okay, good.
Their ribs are my favorite. They are absolutely fall off the bone.
And we are talking to a native.
Yes.
Taylorian?
Yes. Taylorite?
We're in Taylorite.
So my name is Marie Bloomer. I'm from Taylor, Texas, and I work at the Loose Screw.
So Mark Harrison.
Cliff Foley, nice to meet you.
Pleasure meeting you, sir. Well, we just came across this spot via recommendation from a coffee shop person downtown. They said, you got to go check out the old Taylor High School, you know, and kind of told us a little bit about the history, a little bit, you know. So we're coming down here to explore and talk about not only Taylor itself, but this spot particularly. So tell us about the history of it.
Well, so we bought the building in 2019.
Okay.
2016, sorry. And we started remodeling it for a mixed-use campus. So we basically gutted everything that they put in the 70s and 80s when they remodeled it. So they had drop ceilings.
It was still a school back then, of
course. It was still a school in the 70s. It stopped being a school in 2001. And then it had the Taylor Senior Center in it. It had a bunch of nonprofits. And the school district kind of at some point in the mid-2000s decided they're not going to do any maintenance on the building. They really wanted to let it go.
Okay.
And so they sold it in 2016 to the highest bidder, basically. So yeah, we used to have an apartment complex, and we've got probably about 8 properties around Taylor.
Oh, nice. Nice. So you do real estate investing, and obviously this is a big investment too.
Yes, this was crazy.
This is so killer.
So,
I mean, you know, I'm in my 60s. It kind of reminds me when I was growing up, the kind of school that you may see back in Houston.
Yep.
You know, and I'm just seeing the vision and in all the history of this place. It's just beautiful. So
all the schools that were built in the 20s and 30s basically look like this school.
Yeah.
They're all about the same. But yeah, we've been having a blast at 70,000 square feet. There's 12 apartments, 27 commercial tenants.
What do you mean apartments?
So we have where Plowman's Kitchen is. So I don't know if y'all, so the campus is 3 main buildings. So you have this building, you have the gymnasium, which has a restaurant. It has a Korean restaurant in it, and a Cheer Skills Academy.
Which is right here on the same property?
Yep, just that building, just right behind us.
Okay, got it.
On 9th Street. And then where Plowman's Kitchen is, that was the old band hall for the campus.
Okay.
All of the old classrooms, which was really the old middle school, those got converted into apartments. So we have 12 apartments over where Plowman's
This is
Kitchen.
so awesome, man.
So they have interior access. They can walk to the restaurant. They're all, instead of having exterior access like normal apartments, they're all interior.
Oh, I see. I see.
And then, yeah, so then we've got 2 empty spaces left in this building, and that's it.
We are heading upstairs now of the old Taylor High School. This was purchased by a visionary to bring this old high school into the 21st century with these killer stores. Imagine, this place has been here since like 1930 something. It's the original high school. It's been completely regentrified into small businesses. Salons, coffee shops, bars, bookstores. I highly recommend you come check this place out. The old lockers are still here. Yeah. The Taylor Ducks.
Smile.
I'll be smiling when I put that in my mouth. Fried green tomatoes. Hey guys, thanks again for being with us today. We had a blast showing you around the Austin area. And remember, if you're looking to move into the Austin area, give me a call first, because I work with the top realtors in all sections of Austin, whether it be Liberty Hill or Dripping Springs or Lakeway or downtown. I can match you with the perfect agents for your needs. And also make sure that you can afford a mortgage in your budget. Shoot me a text, send me an email, give me a call, or better yet, let's get on a Zoom call together so we can make sure you have a smooth move to Austin. And remember, happy trails.